Hi Maniacs! My name's Lyric and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I thought I would show you guys how I do my Hermione Granger makeup. This has taken me a very long time to figure out. When I do Hermione, I always try to look as much like the actress as I can, like Emma Watson. It takes a lot. It really does. But in the end, I get something that is very similar and still kind of, looks like me. So I am wearing some Geo Tricolor Brown contact lenses from honeycolor.com. These aren't like strictly brown. They're more of like a light hazel kind of color. But they look like Emma Watson's eyes. So I wear those. And now, without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, so I'm just prepping my skin with a little bit of mattifying primer. Throughout the entirety of Harry Potter, I don't think Emma Watson's skin was ever shiny. Ever? I think for the most part it was like always matte. I think the only time she ever wore anything shiny was like the Yule Ball in year 4. I think that was just her eyes. Anyways, besides the point, kind of relevant. I am then taking my foundation and I am blending it all over. And when I do Hermione, I always try to really perfect my skin, kind of like with Wednesday. Except with Wednesday, I don't want to be as pale as I naturally am. I try to tone it down for Hermione. But I still want to get rid of my my freckles along my nose and cheeks and the dark circles that I have around my eyes. So I'm just taking a cream foundation, mixing that with my usual liquid foundation before going in and laying the groundwork for the powder. So now I'm just getting started on my eyebrows. And I want to say that Emma Watson has very defined eyebrows. They're quite flat, but they still follow kind of a natural arch. And I'm just trying to replicate these with some concealer and dark brown eyeshadow because her eyebrows were always lighter than her hair when she was filming Harry Potter, I feel. And I have some reference photos to help me with this. Something that I think will help a lot of people is when you're doing a live action character or you're doing celebrity impersonation, getting their eyebrows right will make a big difference. For example, if I were to do Bellatrix, Helena Bonham Carter's Bellatrix Lestrange, I wouldn't want to put Hermione Granger's eyebrows because that wouldn't fit the character. And likewise, I wouldn't want to put Helena Bonham Carter's eyebrows on Hermione Granger because that doesn't look like the character then. So if you just practice on getting your eyebrows right for characters, it'll make all the difference in the world, I promise. And now, once I find the right side of the palette that I'm looking for, I'm just going in with some contour. I'm doing this very lightly, just trying to make this as natural as possible while also giving my face the most accuracy to Emma Watson's. She has a very V chin. Her chin makes a soft V, and she has some pretty prominent cheekbones. So I just tried to replicate that with some shadows and work on her eyes a bit because she always has these kind of natural shadows, but they're not dark eye bags, they're just shadows around her eyes and in light inner corner. And then I'm brushing on some brow gel and clear mascara. I don't want my eyelashes black. I want my eyebrows brown. And then I'm going in with just a teeny bit of blush. It's nothing super noticeable, and I'm not using any kind of shimmers or whatnot. I'm keeping my face very matte. I just want to give my face a little bit of color. Now I am moving on to the fun part, the lips. I'm taking a brown eyeliner and I'm starting to sketch out the shape of my lips. Just like her eyebrows, Emma Watson's lips are very defined. They're a lot thinner than mine, and they've got a softer arch and flatter on the lower lip. So almost the complete opposite of my natural lips. So I'm just trying to recreate her lips as best I can, because when I do this, I'm always trying to strive for the most accuracy possible. Then I'm putting on a nude lipstick over that before going in with a bit of white mixing pigment. And the reason why I'm doing this and I'm not just leaving it as is because Emma Watson, while she's filming Harry Potter, always has very natural makeup on, except in, the dance scenes and whatnot. So again, I'm just trying to look as much like her as I can. And there you have it. There is my Hermione Granger makeup look. Hope you guys enjoyed it. But, what if Hermione suddenly, went dark? Got you there, didn't I? Thought this video was over. Plot twist, it's not. So I cannot take credit for this idea. This idea for a dark Hermione came from my dad. We were at Universal one day, and I was there as Loki, as a student of Hogwarts. And Dad was like, my dad said, wouldn't it be interesting to see what a Death Eater Hermione Granger would be? I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. So I went home and I kind of came up with what I thought dark Hermione would look like, which all I'm doing here is I'm blending gray eyeshadow all over my eye area and black eyeshadow on the lids and lash lines, but I'm keeping it a very soft black. Now, completely disregard what I'm doing here. I originally thought that I was going to give Hermione Granger red lips to go with the whole Death Eater vibe. And then I realized later on that it looked too much like my 1920s look. So I scrapped it in the end. And I'm just kind of building and building my eyeshadow until I'm happy with where it's at. So, and all I'm doing here is I'm writing the word mudblood on my arm because I went to the Harry Potter celebration 2018, I think. And there was a Bellatrix Lestrange there, and I was there as Death Eater, or Deathly Hallows Hermione. Wow. And we impromptu wrote mudblood on my arm, and I was so happy with it. So that's all I'm doing here. I base it out in pen first, then I go over it with a liquid lipstick. Be warned, if you are going to do this, this lipstick will not come off with one wash. Oh, nay, nay. It's gonna take a very harsh cloth, lots of soap, and determination, because this will not move. But it looks really cool. So I'm waiting for that to dry before I'm finally taking off that lipstick. And I'm just doing the same lips I had from earlier, but all I'm doing differently is I'm not adding any of the white pigment to it. And there you have it. That is my take on the kind of dark Death Eater Hermione Granger look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more, because we have 15 days left until the 31st of October. So I will see you maniacs next time. Bye, maniacs!